Okay guys, so what we are doing today is we're making an interactive map. Now, how do I make an interactive map and what are the steps? The first thing we need to do is give our presentation a title. Okay, the presentation title is here where it says Untitled Presentation. That's where we add a map title at first. Now, the map title is going to be the place that you are exploring. For example, I am going to explore Switzerland. Switzerland. In this PowerPoint that I'm going to show you guys. So I'm going to call it Switzerland Interactive Map. Now, if you are studying other place, maybe New York or maybe Japan, you're going to call it that place's name, okay? So you're going to name it according to the place that you are exploring. Now, here in this presentation, you're going to have a blank page, okay? In this blank page, we need to add a title to our map, okay? So we're going to click on Insert. So here is Insert, you click there, right here, Insert. When you click there, I want you guys to go down to Word Art, right here, Word Art. So click there. And now I want you to give your interactive map a title. I'm exploring Switzerland in this case, so I'm going to name it Switzerland Map. Okay. You click enter to save and it saves this way. And this is basically the title. If you want to make the title smaller, you can use these little arrows that I'm pushing here to make it smaller. If you want to make it a little bigger, you can. If you want to pull it to the sides, you can. I'm not going to. So if you want to undo something, you can go ahead and click here on the undo and it'll take it back to what was before kind of thing. Okay. Anyway, Switzerland map. I'm just going to make a little smaller and a little like that. You can change the font and color of this by double clicking on it. And then you can click here where it says fill color. You're going to click there. And you can change the color of the inside of this letter. So if I want to do green, it'll change it to green. If I want to do, for example, red, it will change it to red. I'm going to leave it as red because I like that. But I like another tone of red. So maybe that one's too dark. You can always try and see which one you like the most. I like this one the most, so I'm going to stick with this. Border colors. You can actually give the borders a color. The borders are the little lines that are surrounding the letters, okay? Now you can give the border weights. By that, that means that you can make them thicker. So if you click here on this little icon right here, you can make the borders of the letters thicker. And you guys can see how that changes. You can make them really thick or you can make them less thick. I'm going to leave them at 0.3 for the borders, okay? Now we want to insert a map about Switzerland, right? So what we're going to have to do is you're going to go ahead and look for a map about Switzerland. You can either look it in a new tab, so you can click Switzerland map. You're going again to look for the place that you're looking for. I'm looking for Switzerland, therefore I'm looking for a Switzerland map. I can either go ahead, let's say I like this map, I'm going to copy and paste. You guys can do that like this, right? Or another way you can add a map or an image inside of here is by going to insert, again insert, and you click on image right here at the top. You search the web and then you go to search the web right here. When you click on that, you will be able to you can search it here directly. And the way you do this is you're going to go ahead and write, for example, the place that you're looking for. I'm looking for Switzerland, and then I'm looking for a map. And I want to have a transparent background. Okay. So now I can see these little maps that are here. Maybe, well, this one's the only one that is Switzerland. Maybe I'm going to, if you don't find any image you like here on this part, you can always close it and you can get the image from Google directly. So you're going to copy that image and you're going to go ahead, right click again and click paste. So you can have that there. Okay. Now, next step, now that we have the map, what do we do? Now that we have the map, we're going to add what we call directions. So to add directions, all you need to do is you're going to click Insert. You're going to go down to Shape. You're going to choose a shape, and you can choose any shape that you like here. I'm going to choose for this one. I'm going to choose this one right here, a banner kind of thing. Okay, I'm going to paste it there. Now for the banner, it's always gray. You can change the banner color by going to Fill Color. Again, this little bucket right here, you click there, and you can change the color of the inside. I want it yellow, so I'm going to leave it as yellow right here. Now, if you double click, now you can actually write in here, okay? And what I want to write, and I want you guys to write, all of you guys to write this down in your presentation, is click on the icons to see the different places. Okay, so you guys are going to go ahead and do that. If you want to change the font, for example, and you want to change how this looks, all you have to do is left click and select everything. Then I usually like bolding the words, so bolding, you can change the font. You can go click here to where it says the font, you click there, and you can change the font. I honestly like Comic Sans, so I'm going to leave it at there. Okay, you can make this, you can center it. The way you center it is by going here where it says align. You click there and you can center it like that, or you can put it to the right, or you can put it in the middle like that. But I like a center like this. Okay, now this is the first step. Now that you have your map, you're going to add a background. Now to add a background, all you have to do, you can choose an image, okay? Or you can change the color. Let's say that I want to change the color to the background, this color. You can actually click done and it'll change the background. Now, I don't think this looks nice, so I'm going to go ahead and maybe go back to background, choose image, and look for something that I like. So you gotta click on Google image search right here. You can click for something that you like, for example, Switzerland. And then I'm going to look at an image that I like for a background. Maybe I like this one right here for a background. I can insert it, click done, and you should see how the image on the background changes, okay? I honestly think that this looked better with a white color, so I'm just going to leave it as white and done. Okay, so that'll be the first thing. You can always change the background by going to background, either changing the color of the background by clicking any color you like, or by choosing an image, okay, and clicking done, okay? Okay guys, so now we have to add markers to our map, okay? I'm going to only use one marker for this example, okay? The way you add markers, now you have to actually go ahead and you're going to insert image directly through here, through Google Slides, okay? So you're going to go and click insert. So you click insert, you go down to image, and you go down again to search image, okay? And now what we're going to look for, you're going to look for, oops, sorry. You're going to look for map, sorry guys, image, down to search the web. You're going to look for map markers. Okay, you Google map markers. Now there's many right here. You can choose one that you like the most. I am going to choose this one right here. So when you click on it, you click on insert right here. You click on that and you should be able to get a marker that looks like this. Now, why is this marker so big? Let's say I want to place it somewhere like here. Why is this marker so big? How can I make it smaller? All you have to do is do the corners and you can make it smaller and move it wherever you want. So again, you can touch the corners and make the image, you can always make it smaller, okay? Now let's say that I want to only explore this part, okay? For the sake of this video, I'm only going to show you that one, okay? Now, the part that I'm going to explore about Switzerland is the Swiss National Park, okay? So what we have to do, now that you have this here, you're going to leave that here. Now you're going to go ahead and add a slide by clicking here on this little arrow right here. When you click there, you'll have a lot of different options as to what you can choose for the for the next slide, I'm going to choose blank because you can add title boxes, and I'll teach you how to do that. So now right here we have a blank background. Now for this, I want to add a title. So for the title, I'm going to click insert. Okay. When you click insert, you go to text box right here. If you click on text box, now you have a little arrow as a you have a little cross as a mouse kind of thing. So if you left click your mouse and you drag it, you can make a title box of any shape you like. Okay, and I'm going to call this the Swiss National Park. Okay, because I'm talking about Switzerland, so Swiss National Park. If you're talking about Venice, you're talking about like Tokyo in Japan, you're going to write those titles there so that we're seeing which basically places you're talking about. Okay. So Swiss National Park. You can choose any. Sorry, I did this too fast. So if you want to switch the size, you can highlight it and you can switch the size here. You can increase the font size like I am doing. You can decrease it, or you can write your own. You can write your own font size. Okay. Make it bigger. If you want to keep making it bigger, you can go ahead and keep making it bigger. If you want to change the color of this, you can keep it highlighted and then you go to this text color right here. When you click on there, you can change the color. Let's make it green. Okay. Okay. Now I want to add some background color to this. So I'm going to click on background. I'm going to choose an image and I'm going to choose a picture from Swiss that I want to add here. I really like this one, so I'm going to add that. You click done and you should have the picture on the background. Now this one's a little blurry, so I can actually go ahead back, choose image again, and you can change it. You can the great thing about Google Slides is you can always change things. If you don't like something, you can always change it for something that you actually like. Okay. This one's much better for me, so I'm going to use this one. Now I cannot see the title, so I'm going to change the color. I'm going to make it maybe white. Yeah, much better white. I might place it over here actually. You guys see how I did this? You basically move things around, okay? Swiss National Park. Now I want to add more images because this is not enough. So I'm going to go ahead to let me go ahead and open a new tab. Right here I'm going to just write down Switzerland or the Swiss National Park. So you guys already took information down from activity one that we did from assignment number one. So you can actually go there and get that information. For me, I'm just going to research a little bit about this national park. So right here. So Swiss National Park. It is basically this is the only national park in Switzerland. So that's a really good information. Okay. That we can write down there. What else? Okay, it has a bunch of hiking parks. So what I could do here is insert another box, a text box, click on text box. Now I'm going to search some information about the park. And the information I'm going to say is this park is the only national park in Switzerland and it is filled with beautiful nature. Okay, so basically you're just going to look for information that you already have written down, right? And you're just going to go ahead and add it here. Again, if you want to change the font, for example, all you have to do is you're going to highlight it. You're going to click on the font here and you can change it to any font you like. I happen to like this font, so I'm going to use that one. Now, if you guys can see this, it's kind of the background is kind of, I cannot really see it. So something that you can do is actually highlight it, highlight that text. Let's say you have a background that you cannot see the letters. You can highlight that text and you can actually go here where it says highlight color. After you click on highlight color and I'm going to highlight it with white. Now you can actually see that because now it's highlighted in white and the letters are black, therefore it looks good. Okay. Now I wanna add more images of the Swiss National Park. So I'm going to go ahead and just write down Swiss National Park, Google, click on images, okay? And there's beautiful images that you can choose from, okay? Let's say I want this image right here. It's really beautiful, so I'm going to copy, right click, copy, go back to the slide, right click, paste, okay? Now you have these images. You can make the images big or you can make them small based on what you like. I'm going to make it a little small because I want to add more images, okay? So again, I go back here and I'm looking for more images. I like this one right here is cute, so I'm going to copy, go back and paste, okay? And these are just so that people looking at my presentation are able to see even more images of Switzerland, okay? Now let's see if there's any more that I like. This one's really beautiful right here, but I don't like that line in the bottom, so I'm not gonna use that image. Maybe this one right here. This one's really pretty and it looks perfect. Copy and paste. Okay. So it looks like that. Sorry guys. So basically moving fast forward, I finished these pictures. Okay, so I added a bunch of pictures and a little bit of information about the Swiss National Park. This is basically what you have to do. You have to go ahead and add images and fill in information about the place that you are exploring, okay? Now, how do we get this map to be interactive, right? So how can I go here and go back here when I click here? Now, that's the part that I want you guys to know the most. So now that you basically have added these markers, you're going to go ahead and click on the marker that you found here. Now you're going to link it to the page that you want to link it to, okay? Now, to do that, you're going to go ahead and click here where it says insert link. You're going to click there and you're going to click on slides in this presentation. You're going to click there and you're going to link it to slide number, whichever slide that you have. Mine is number 2, and so I want to link it to slide number 2, okay? Which would be this one, okay? So we have slide number 2. So let's see, present. I'm going to click here. It should take me to this slide, okay? Now, I want to be able to click anywhere here on these slides and I want it to take me back to the map. Right now, it doesn't take me back. So the way we do that is by, you need to pay attention to this, is by actually going to insert. You're going to click on insert. You're going to go down to insert shape, okay? Again, you click on insert, go down to insert shape, and then click on shapes right here, and you're going to click on this square, okay? Again, you're going to click on this square right here. So click on that. Now you have a cross. What you have to do is you're going to go ahead and left click the cross and pull all the way so it covers the entire presentation like this. Okay, I know you're thinking like, wait, what happened? So now what we have to do is we have to color this shape transparent. So we go here to fill color and we're going to click on transparent. Okay, now you can actually see the background, right? Now you're going to go ahead and click on the link right here. Click on the link and you're going to click on slides in this presentation and you're going to click it to first slide. The first slide is the interactive map. So you're going to click on first slide and you're going to apply it. Okay, now we're going to go back here and let's present. So I want to talk about the Switzerland map, the Swiss National Park. So when you guys can see this little hand, how it like points here. So when you click there, it should take you here to the Swiss National Park information, okay? It should take you to the information that you want to do. But now that we click on it, it goes actually back to the map. See, I can click anywhere on the map and it'll take me back here to the map, okay? So same thing. Now, That's basically it. All you guys have to do, come up with your own idea of how to create this map and follow those steps. Okay. If I had more pointers, you can actually add more pointers. Okay. So for example, I'm going to add an image, search the web, and I can add another pointer. I can maybe add this blue one, and maybe I can add it here, right here. I can make it smaller and maybe add it to this city right here. Okay. Okay, and then I can make another slide. Okay, and I can always link it. You can click here and you can click on link. You can insert it to basically would be slide number 3. That's last slide. Okay, apply. So when we present, we click here, it takes us back. We click on this one, it takes us to this empty slide, right? Or same thing. Like if you want to go back to this previous to the map slide by clicking on it, all you have to do is go to shapes, insert a shape that is squared, cover the entire presentation, fill it in, make it transparent, and then click on the link again, slides and presentation, first slide, apply. So when we present, guys, if you click here, it takes you to that whatever slide you did and it clicks you back. Okay. So if you're doing a country that has multiple markers, that's basically what you do. You repeat the steps over and over again. Okay, until you're done with your entire presentation. That's essentially all you have to do. Okay.